Ladies and gentlemen of the Stomp Wrestling community, we just came off of an incredible NXT episode with the likes of Carmelo Hayes, Bron Breakker, John Cena, Undertaker, all fresh, young talent ready to be boosted to the main roster. Yes.
Undertaker on the
Yeah.
main roster.
Yeah,
Mm.
Undertaker's definitely the freshest of them all.
Oh
I
my
just want to
God.
say one thing, guys, before we continue. It looked like Undertaker was like about to fall over at any point last night. Did you guys
Literally,
notice?
after that choke slam, bro, he had
Yo.
his hands on his knees.
Every
I'm
time he
like, what the
walked,
hell is
bro.
that?
Every time he walked, I was like, oh no, please don't fall. Please don't
That was
fall.
a sad
Like,
sight.
please,
That
no.
was a
Yes, don't do
sad
it.
sight.
Not now.
Yeah, but
But
anyway.
anyways, we're going to be talking about the NXT episode as well as WWE's two top stars heading into the future. Yes, because real ones have known they were going to be the top stars since 2021, and I am talking about Carmelo Hayes and Bron Breakker. So, fellas, what are we saying about last night's episode of NXT? Let's talk about it.
First and foremost, can I be the first to say that NXT is my favorite brand of the three? I think I'm probably just excited by the prospect of seeing new faces, and obviously NXT is where it begins. But I'm just loving the brand so much. I posted while I was about to post, and I'm like, let me be respectful. But I wanted to post about how NXT is my favorite brand for many reasons, but particularly the two people we're talking about today. Guaranteed WrestleMania main event,
Ooh,
guaranteed.
ooh.
And that's
Mhm.
that's just the people you send out to be the first in the war. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There are so many superstars coming behind Melo and Breaker, and they are going to kill it. And that is the product of today's NXT. So that's all I wanted to say before we start the conversation. NXT is doing amazing work, and I can't wait to see the rise of Bron and Melo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Look, I think there's a lot of good wrestlers on NXT. There's Ilya Dragunov, there's Trick Williams, there's the tag teams like the Cree brothers. But Melo and Bron just they're on a different level. They got that charisma, they got that star power. You can put them
The
anywhere on the
aura.
card. Exactly. Put them anywhere on the card with anybody, and they're gonna get the best out of that person. And I think that's what separates them from everyone else. And I think that's why, like you said, future WrestleMania main events. Wait, what WrestleMania do you think this could happen? What were we saying?
WrestleMania
45? 50? 10 years.
10 years from now. These guys are young, bro. Okay,
Melo's gonna
Melo's
be
like
40.
27
Come
now.
on.
Melo's 29, 30, so he's gonna be about 40 then.
Oh, is he 29, 30? Damn, I thought it
Yeah,
was like
Melo's a
27.
little bit older. Bron is younger.
Yeah. But I mean,
I'm
people are wrestling, and if you're as talented as Carmelo, you're
yeah.
probably going to be wrestling well into your mid-40s. So I'm not worried when it happens, but
No.
I'm giving them a maximum of 10 years. It's probably going to happen before that, though.
I reckon probably
Yeah,
between
I can see it happening.
like 36 and 40, like you say. Somewhere in between there is gonna happen.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's
For
fair.
sure.
That's fair. And on that point, sorry. Like you're saying, the roster is infested with talented people who could put on match after match. But to have a normal match between those two, a match you'd consider normal, no stipulation, nothing. Obviously, John Cena, Paul Heyman, they were big factors in that match. But you could have had any match to main event that episode of NXT. And they chose Melo and Braun to do it. If that is not a statement on its own, for you to put on a championship match before those two, that is mad. That is insane. That is testament to what these guys are doing right now.
I mean, literally, WWE just gave away the fact that those two are going to be carrying the company. Like,
The moon, bro.
like I said, real ones have known this since 2021. Now everybody knows this now. And by real ones, I mean me, you, and WrestleDrop. So yeah, we've known this. Even before we met, we knew this.
For sure. I do think there's someone that's very close behind them that went under the radar for a very long time that might be the third wheel in this whole situation, and that's Trick Williams. I do think he's in the next year. He's gonna find himself
Whoop.
in that same
Whoop,
category
that
as those two
trick.
guys. I just think the man can talk
Uh-huh.
in the ring over the
Whoop,
last
that
6
trick,
months.
huh?
He's gotten so much better. You guys are doing ad-libs to my bronze here. I just think
yeah, I can see that happening. Actually, I can see it.
over time. BeanieBoy doesn't look too convinced though.
No, my thing is I see it, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, if you're a part-time watcher of the brand, you're going to think Bro had the championship for a week, and that was that.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, you need to.
We don't talk about that
to
here. Thank you. We don't talk about that here.
Point is, Dominic is champion, so everything is right in the world. But what I'm saying,
Fuck
what
Dominic
I'm saying
Mysterio.
is,
Fuck him.
Trick has been working, and I think
Yeah.
for him to get to where we know he can get to, Melo will need to step up, because for as long as they're on the same brand, it's always going to be Melo and Trick. So if Melo can get
Trick
his
Mellow
call up,
gang.
of course, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
Yeah.
we noticed them together. But if Melo could get called up to the main roster, say Raw after Mania or SmackDown after Mania, Trick is going to have a field day on that roster.
I agree with you.
To carry. He is going to carry.
For sure.
I mean, he said it last night. Sorry, he said it last night to Cena. Like, when do I know it's my time? And I think his time will come when Melo gets pulled up to the main roster, which I think is sooner than we think. I think Bobby Lashley's got his eyes on him. I think. I mean, they've already featured in one segment. I think.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna come at some point.
Trick Williams in the new Hurt Business. That would be something. That would be cool.
But Trick stay behind though, in my opinion.
Trick has to stay in NXT.
Trick needs that main title. Trick has to be the one to beat Ilya, in my opinion, in the long run. Like after Mania. That
depends how long they want. That depends how long Shawn Michaels wants Ilya to hold the title. Which I have no problem with, of course, because Ilya, my top 3 favorite NXT wrestler right now. Yes. But let's see. Another year, I wouldn't mind with Tricky staying down there for another year.
Tricky.
Did I just say Tricky? Oh my Jesus. You did not hear me say that.
Tricky. That's cute, bro. That's cute.
Tricky.
That's cute, bro.
No, I don't know. Guys, we're not calling him that. No.
You calling it that.
I just told him that. Yo, what?
My thing with Tricky, right?
So dead.
He's getting built up. Like if we're not paying attention to the current champions, that being the greatest North American champion ever in Dominic Mysterio and the current NXT champion.
No, I think we're done here.
If we're not paying attention,
done now. Goodbye.
Listen, bro.
You're done here.
If we're not paying attention to those people, Trick Williams is definitely the guy that they're building. Yeah. And it doesn't matter when it happens. If they don't lose the momentum with Trick Williams, it could happen in a year, could happen in 3 years' time. Whenever it does, though, Trick will be built to beat whoever is the NXT champion at that time. And that's the development starting right now. So I don't think you can miss Trick Williams. No pun intended.
I got another question before.
So let me talk about.
I got a question before you move on. Melo and Bron, when they main event WrestleMania, who's the face and who's the heel? Because they can both play either way. We've seen this now. The only reason it didn't work for Bron is because it got stale at the end that he was a face. But he was a good face when he was a face. And Melo has been good at both aspects as well. Arguably a better heel, in my opinion, than a face. So which way are you guys going?
Well, for me, I'd say because WWE loved the cliche of the smaller guys, the baby face, and the big guys, the heel, or roles are reversed. I feel like they're going to do Braun Breaker as the heel and Melo as the face. That's how I see it.
I agree with that, but for a different reason. Many more eyes were on NXT this week for obvious reasons. And if people are seeing Braun Breaker for the first time, they've seen a heel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And John Cena has given him the rub as a heel. Undertaker has given Bro the rub as a heel. So if you're going to see Bron Breakker on Raw next week, it's going to scream heel because of what we saw on this week's episode of NXT. So for me, it's like MPKH is saying. Like MPKH is saying.
I just want to point out something. Did you guys notice how small Bron looked next to Cena?
That
man was
crazy.
tiny. Yeah. And on the NXT rosters, he's the big guy. Cena's looking down on him, bro. Never mind Taker. Taker was like, he was looking up to him with a massive chokeslam, by the way, guys. Can we talk about that chokeslam?
That was crazy. That's why he spent half the week's energy on that chokeslam, bro.
I don't know if Bron got the height or if Taker lifted him up that high, but damn. I haven't seen a chokeslam like
was
that.
Crazy, you know?
Yeah.
All right, since we're on the topic of who's the brightest star, let's talk about another person who I believe, and it's not going to be a man, it's going to be a woman. And the amount of attention, the amount of stars that have even given her the rub, I'll say she's got it. Roxanne Perez, y'all. What?
I thought you were going to say someone else, not going to lie.
Who did you think I was going to say? But I was thinking more of someone who was mainstream, if you will. Because you went there, then you took.
I think we think of. We've all got a different person. I think.
Probably.
Who you think?
Let's talk about Roxanne.
Let's start with Roxanne. Then we'll go around. Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about Roxanne. Okay.
I do agree with you.
Definitely.
Like literally, let's look at her 2023 so far. So she's NXT Women's Champ. Shock. She faces Maito. Who else does she face? Rhea Ripley, Asuka, and is possibly going to get a feud against Becky Lynch.
Was there not a Charlotte match in there as well on SmackDown? Or am I dreaming that? It might have been a thing. I don't know.
Was it on SmackDown? Was it on the main
think
roster?
So. SmackDown. She had two matches on SmackDown.
I remember a Charlotte match with Roxy.
It might have been a tag match though.
And even you got the endorsement of Bayley also, so I think you're going way higher than you expected.
Yeah.
And she came to WWE when? Last year, January, bro. And she's been cooking.
And she's a former ROH Women's Champion. Just to put that out there as well. Not that matters in a lot of people's
eyes. You got a real eye for talent. I see you.
I think that's my thing, though. And I'm glad you brought out Booker T. Because everyone was like, especially how they introduced her to the WWE Universe. People are like, she's going to get the Booker rub, and she's only there because of Booker. And she's proven everybody wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you guys look stupid now, don't y'all?
Knocked it out. They look very stupid now because Booker T is literally sitting behind a desk screaming Shaki Taki Quack Quack, and Roxanne is there doing
I still don't get why he says that bullshit, y'all. So...
Guys, did you see...
We love Booker.
Did you guys see Booker's eyes the other day on NXT? I think it was last week. My man was cooking. His eyes were red. I don't know what he... I think he had some edibles or something before, but he was cooking.
Matt Riddle, what?
Man was steaming.
Your bag, dog. First, I'm seeing Jay and Cody going crazy. Now I'm seeing Booker go crazy. Like, why am I not going crazy, y'all? And y'all know me. Come on. Matt Riddle, come get this shit now.
Roxanne is definitely one of those. Roxanne is definitely someone who, if you're not on the Roxanne bandwagon right now and you don't see what she can bring in the next 2-3 years, then you're definitely lost. Definitely lost.
And times she's like what? She's my age. She's 21 and she's killing it. So
basically.
That's crazy.
And
so,
also
the beauty of NXT, man.
Who's the other name you were thinking of, BeanieBoy?
No, I didn't think of anyone in particular that's still in development. Okay. When he said getting the rub from other superstars, when you said getting the rub from superstars, I'm thinking Jade Cargill, because she's been the talk of the town for the past week and a half. So when you went left, then you went right again. I'm like, okay, it's definitely an NXT superstar.
Not gonna lie, I was thinking Tiffany when he was talking.
Tiffany you endorsed Tiffany, actually. What was that about? You actually endorsed Tiffany on your Twitter.
Who? Me?
You, yeah.
What did I say about Tiffany?
Charlotte vibes. You said she's giving you Charlotte vibes.
When did I say this?
Excited when you posted that.
When did I say
It was
this?
a few weeks after she lost to Becky.
Okay. What, in a good way or in a bad way? Because I do not remember
A
this.
good way.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I'm
Bruh,
worried now.
I heard Charlotte.
I'm
And I
worried
was like,
now.
I heard Charlotte, and I'm like, that can't be a good thing if I'm comparing it to Charlotte.
Nah, bro. That's
Yeah.
good.
Let's look at this tweet. Let me see this tweet exactly.
Nah, that's cool.
Fuck?
Forget about the tweets. Let's go back to Melo and Bron, because this guy's gonna bring up all my bad takes on Twitter, because there's a lot of them. Trust me, there's a lot of them.
Nah, but I think we're done with Melo and Bron. Let's go on to Stratton now and why you say she'll be the big thing, which I agree with you with. But let's talk. Why do you say that?
Look, that match against Becky, she really proved what she can do. Not just from a move aspect, because we know that she can do a whole bunch of moves, and she can do her flips, and she can do that moonsault, which is out of this world. But also, in terms of just hanging with someone like Becky, in terms of ring psychology and the story, and in all honesty, Becky gave Tiffany the platform in that match to do everything Tiffany needed to do. Like, she gave her all these opportunities for the big spots. Becky didn't really have the big spots. Tiffany had them all. And I'm sure if this was on the main roster, it might have been the other way around. So I just think Tiffany's got some way to go. She's a better Mandy Rose. She is a better Mandy Rose.
Facts, bro.
By far.
Facts. Let's not be dumb here. Let's be really smart about this. That's facts.
It is
facts. I say Tiffany Stratton is better than Mandy Rose.
Not gonna lie, it's an insult to Tiffany, actually.
Model,
exactly, it's an insult to Tiffany at this point. It's really an insult.
Calm down. But also, I like the fact that some people were saying, "Oh, Tiffany's gonna get buried because she lost to Becky." And yes,
this man,
we're looking at you. We're looking at you right now.
I don't get the decision. I still don't get the decision.
Let's not get on to that.
I mean, come on. Be realistic with yourself. Did you really think that Tiffany was going to beat Becky? Come on.
Did Becky need the championship?
Be so serious.
You're starting another topic now. But did Becky need the championship?
Well,
now,
she's put over.
Answer the question.
She's
did you actually think in your heart of hearts and in your brain Tiffany Stratton was going to beat
Are you going to
Becky
answer my
Lynch?
question? Are you going to answer my question?
I asked you first. Then I'll answer you
Let's leave it.
until you answer me first. Thank you very much.
Can't be playing I asked you first in 2023. It's okay, let's leave it.
For once, it's not me arguing. For once, I'm just chilling. For once, I'm not in a big
waiting for this moment. But anyway, I'm over it. It's done.
Me and BeanieBoy had our
but let's be
Becky
real.
Lynch, so
we'll make a Becky video soon.
No, we won't.
This nigga doesn't hate. So
no,
yeah,
we won't.
Be there.
I'm not making any more Becky Lynch videos. I'm already looking like a psycho. Like I'm a
that's
stalker,
bullshit.
bro.
That's bullshit, and y'all know. He's gonna make a Becky video. I'm telling you now.
I've spoken about this.
If anyone's gonna make a Becky video, it's him.
Nah, I've spoken about it too much. It's getting quite creepy.
Come on,
so we gotta move on.
Come on. If you're gonna make a Becky video, shop. I'm probably gonna make a Mercedes Monet video. You're gonna make a damn Nikita Lyons video. Let's be honest.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
You got a lot of videos to make, bro. If we look at the yams trend on TikTok, you got a lot of videos to make. Back to back.
This is 2023.
The Carter Jackson
2022 behind, y'all. Damn. Calm down. Calm down. Now. You see what happens? Oh man.
Can I get to the yams? Hey, BeanieBoy still got the privilege of saying he never did one.
Can I get to the yams?
I only did one video. That's all I'm gonna say.
That trend had us in a hole, so let's relax. Let's move on.
It had you in a hole.
I'm talking about the other people that did it, including me. So yeah,
like
there must be like 20 videos, bro. I'm sure. Back to back.
Hey, come on. When you see a fine woman, are you not gonna admire?
They're not all fine, bro. Not all of them. Not every woman.
Jackson there, bro.
Man was going through the roster in alphabetical order.
Whoa, relax. Anyways, let's get out of here now. Let's calm down.
Cheers, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.